himself sitting down there at the bottom of the pack right now in 9th.
Henrik also has a record for the most barks barked at X Games. Always having fun with it, bringing some hip-hop style, barking, wearing the most insanely stylish clothing. So fun to watch, and he is smooth through those rails. That 450, stopping it to forward was perfect. And that double flat spin, he's doing it so differently. All of his rotations are so unique. This bottom hit, he's the only one that spins on that flat variety rather than the cork rotation. It's so flat, holding the critical grab.
You get the bonus round, you get the bonus bark.
Watch this style, the 450. He might be a little corked on that rotation, but his skis are always together in the landing. And then here's what I'm talking about. Gets that critical grab, and look at it poked out the leg, flying back into that daffy sort of style. I mean, he's just got flavor. There is spice to this run that no one else can add but the legendary Henrik Harlow.
One of the best looking runs. We'll see, there's still lots of skiing left to go here before we hand out some medals. See what Evan Keckert can do in his second attempt. He sits in 8th place as of right now.
He's already off to an exponentially better start. That first rail trick, 4 and 450 out. So that bobble is gone, forgot about it. These rails are technical. The transfer there and the front 4. Let's see if he goes huge like he did in practice. The double flat spin 900, massive. I don't know how he holds on to that. He's so high in the air doing that double flat spin. There's an 1800 to the right. Does he mirror it? Will we see 2 1800s? He does. Evan McEachran back-to-back 1800s. Look at this first rail trick, the 450 out. So technical. This whole run has so much technicality. If I were to take anything out of it, there's just these landings. A couple of these bobbles, because he goes so high. We got the height meter as high as it can go on the Thayer's height meter because of this technicality. It's 2 1800s. This one, the tail grab is amazing, landing solid. Smooth again up top, the front side switch up, front side 450 out. There's another big front side spin with that 630 out. These rails have so much spinning, so much technicality, left and right side, so 2 different 450s. So Andre known for the technicality always. And here's that 1440 to the right, then expect some big left side rotations to finish this off. 16 again, will we see him step it up from the 16 on the bottom jump? Diving forward, gets the grab, 1800, Andre Rigetli.
And 2022 right here in Aspen.
There's the 450 to the left, so 2 different 450s there, and so smooth on the jumps. Let's take a look, reaches back, gets that tail grab. That's a 16, and we saw him step it up on the last jump, spinning the 1800. We're gonna slow this thing down. Take a look, this is the Buick grab. Watch here as he reaches back for it. You can see that hand right on there. So solid, so contorted with the body to get all the way over to it and then come around. Gets that other hand on it right there. So that is just so impressive that he's able to get both of those grabs in an 1800. I mean, the biggest trick we've seen so far today. If you're sitting at home, I say this all the time, and I know it sounds corny, but sit on your couch and try to reach over and grab both hands onto that other foot. Like this is, they're doing some yoga out here on course, Jimmy.
We'll bring Kristen Beat back into the conversation here as we send Colby into the course. Kristen?
Yeah, so I checked in with him after that first run tumble. He is okay. He attributed that error to poor line selection on the shark fin. He said he didn't train that line this morning. You know he's looking for redemption here.
Pre-run, he finds himself at the bottom of the pack in 10th place, looking to get rid of that 14.33 through the rail section here and heading into the shark fin.
Let's see the line selection this time. Oh, he gets it. The only athlete hitting that feature switch. It's so hard to get that line. There's the switch 1260. Then watch this bottom jump. Let's see if he has that nose butter rotation. Nose butter, double cork 16, and he maintains on that final one. Look at the top rail section here. That's the backslide. So only balancing on one ski, spinning on, spinning off, and there's that trick that gave him trouble. So difficult to get the line and the speed correct, hitting that thing. And look at this bottom jump. Look at the noses right here. He's so early on the takeoff. And look at that right there, the snow coming off. It is just insane to be able to do that, set the rotation, then get that grab. You see that grab locked in there at the end, so smooth. Only athlete doing that big nose butter rotation, spinning early, pressing off the tips of the skis. Colby Stevenson absolutely putting one down, and let's see, no hands down on that. This may be the most competitive and intense slopestyle event I have ever been a part of.
Yeah, that second round shook things up quite a bit as Max is on course here to kick off the third round.
Max Moffitt, the switch 450. There's that hand drag, Misty over that rainbow rail, dragging the hand. Here on the jump, looks out for that safety grab, puts a hand down, but looks like he still has speed. Can he get into that left side 14? He does. Left side double 14. Look for the forward spinning double bio here at the end. Going kicked out Japan.
That second to last jump, did you see how far he carved his skier's right where he took off?
Almost missed the takeoff. And then look at that at the top. He's hand dragging along that. So not a rail trick, it's a jump trick that he's doing on the rail, diving forward.
Getting ready to take our second look here at Jesper Shatter. Now the last go around, Jesper bumped himself up into second place with a 90 flat, Tom.
Yeah, and it is the new, not the new format, but the push from the judges to look for creativity and variety's sake. Jesper there with the 630. So already stepping up the rail technicality here. There's that 1440. The 630 on that transfer is so difficult. And here are these jumps. They're smaller degrees of rotation, so not as many flips, not as many spins, but watch that pretzel. That's gotta be an improvement from the judges. Watch, you can really see from that angle how far that transfer is. That's a solid 15, 20 feet, 3 to 5 meter difference transferring to the right. And here's that final jump. Watch that left arm and right arm, let go, and he does that body tweak twist. How does he get that? It's like, it's a cat out of a window. He twists his body and it just lands on his feet.
He finds himself in the number 5 position right now. It's Mac Forehand.
And you can see a little Instagram love there for Mac Forehand. Also filming with Faction skis in the backcountry, in the streets, always doing technical stuff. That's why he's got the hurt back for picking up that snowmobile, probably trying to dig himself out from a nice stuck. But he's back on course, and this is honestly where he's the most comfortable. So solid, skis every day, 9 to 4. He is a force in the park, and look at that tail grab. The switch 1260, so perfect. Will he see the 1800 potentially on this bottom jump? He's doing it!
Is he gonna put it down?
Mac Forehand! And he's just deciding, you know what, it's not just a big air trick. I'm bringing it all out in X Games Slopestyle. Take another look at this whole run, the double cork 9. Look at that grab right underfoot. We're going all the way up again on the Thayer's height meter for this one. Mac Forehand wants some redemption after last night's big air finish. Look at this set. He's so upright at the start. It's unlike anyone else's in the game. Wraps it in the middle there, and then just comes around. I don't know how he gets that around. This one is different than it looked last night. It's so upright at the beginning and just has to wobble it around and goes so far down that landing. Absolutely huge run for Mac Forehand.
Had to settle for 5th in big air last night. He was sitting in 5th place pre-run to jump into the medals. He's in for his 3rd and final attempt.
Oh, this is Alex's best run yet on that first rail, and the scores are so high. Look at all those scores in the 90s. Alex got that 77, but just needs to clean everything up and get all the way through this course. I can't believe he can pretzel that. That is switch 270, backside switch up. So technical to get the final pretzel. There, so smooth on the shark fin. That double 12 spinning alley-oop. Into the switch, 14. Did he get the grab good on that one? He's going switch. Will we see that pretzel switch right side rotation? Alex Hill!
Was looking at a gold medal last night and had to settle for silver in big air. Looking for more hardware here today.
Boom, look at that switch up to the flat there. So technical. And this might not look like a ton, but it's dancing. It's perfect choreography, as Kristen talked about. The switch up, the pretzel, everything coming together. Here's that 12. Or the 14, excuse me. I was worried about the grab, but I had nothing to worry about because Alex knows how to do it right. This one, it's cork, but it almost goes side cork there. And watch this at the end. Shifts the body. I don't know how he holds that from not going to 1260. It is a 14 or a 1080 instead of a 1260.
We got an upgrade here in 2024.
Keep on chatting it. Tell us what you think, because I am having a blast watching this right now. It is ski slopestyle at its finest.
This is Norway's Berk Ruud in for attempt number 2, sitting down in that 9th position pre-run.
Getting tech up top on the rails here. Let's see this back 3 switch up transfer. That's what gave him trouble earlier. And we know Berk, he excels on the jump. No way was that good. That's a right side 16. There's that switch 16. Will he go even bigger on the final jump? He's a big air master. The double bio.
Yes!
Oh, just squeaks it around.
Let's take a look at some replays, and we'll see what the judges think.
Wrapped up, gets the safety grab, and this one was huge. It's the biggest air almost all day, and he's doing a right side 16. And here he's diving forward on that final one, wrapping around. Take a look at this landing, though. We just got to eyeball this final jump landing. He's so good at this trick, too. Just that ability to spin so much, but be composed with the grab. Oh, man, no hands down. He's able to just squeak it out, and the judges, I think they're going to love that one.
It's Berk Ruud who finally tastes X Games gold here, Tom.